The following is an exclusive presentation of MTN, the official broadcast partner of the Big Sky Conference.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Will receive this way.
From MTN Sports, this is Big Sky Conference football. Portland State versus Montana.
It's homecoming weekend here at the University of Montana. And in Missoula, that means one thing on a Saturday afternoon, college football. It's the opening of the Big Sky Conference season as the second-ranked Montana Grizzlies at 3-0 in the year host Portland State. The Vikings come in at 0-2. Welcome inside Washington Grizzly Stadium. They're expecting a packed house here today. And at the MTN Sports booth, we could not be more excited to begin our new partnership with the Big Sky Conference to take you through the conference season. And we're so tickled to have Grizzly Hall of Fame quarterback Marty Morningweg, the NFL coach extraordinaire, to be part of our team. Marty, let's talk about this new quarterback for the Grizzlies, Lucas Johnson. The transfer already has 11 touchdowns in 3 games.
I'll tell you, Lucas Johnson brings dynamic ability to the Montana Grizzlies offense. He's a dual threat quarterback and highly skilled.
But what really has the town of Missoula buzzing is this Grizzly defense, and perhaps has the Big Sky Conference shuddering. They've only allowed 7 points a game in each of their first 3 contests.
They're talented, they're deep, and they love to wreak havoc in their opponent's backfield.
And speaking of that backfield, it's sophomore quarterback Dante Sacheret who has control of the Portland State Vikings offense. What skills does he bring to the game?
Very talented young man. He's only a redshirt sophomore. He's progressed beautifully. One of the keys will be, can they run the ball enough and well enough to keep the havoc that the Montana Grizzlies defense like to put into a quarterback's face?
Yes, fans, Washington Grizzly Stadium is rocking on this Saturday, and check out this scene.
Grizzly Replay kicks off with the first quarter right after this. From MTN Sports, this is Grizzly Replay.
Welcome into Washington Grizzly Stadium once again on a perfect Saturday afternoon for college football. And here comes Montana. A boisterous crowd. We're told it's a sellout, and I agree. And here comes the opening kickoff. We are just about underway. Big Sky Conference. This is Johnny Smith, the kickoff man for Portland State. And it's a short kickoff. And will Junior try it? Oh, was returned and picked off by Portland State. And it's Vikings ball, a big play right off the bat. Junior tried to jump up and get the ball, and it just went over his head. See if they can cash in here early. And the give is to McGee. Oh, it's an end around. And number 6 into the end zone. And Portland State draws first blood. That's Matayo Taliamoto, the 6'1" senior. Kind of a flanker reverse that time, Marty, and the Grizzlies weren't ready.
I wouldn't be surprised if Montana is in an attack mode and trying to drive the ball down the field against this one-on-one coverage.
There's Johnson, and he's going deep to Mitch Roberts right here, and he hauls it in. Inside Vikings territory down to the 39. Mitch Roberts, the senior receiver for the Grizzlies. And
that was a little wide receiver screen to Mitch Roberts. Big third down for the Portland State defense.
Lucas wide open to Roberts again at the 20. Breaks the tackle down to the 15-yard line. Heads up play by Johnson. Looked like he was going to run and found Roberts, who was wide open again. Johnson 4 of 4 in passing to start the game. Here's Xavier Harris, and it's Johnson, keeper across the 10, the 5. And that's a touchdown for the Montana Grizzlies. Their first in Big Sky Conference play. Lucas Johnson on a 7-yard run.
The most impressive thing, Jay, was how the Grizzlies responded to the adversity early in the game. They nailed it with a touchdown run by their dual threat quarterback, Lucas Johnson.
Junior Bergen back deep to receive for the Grizzlies.
Now, they did not want to kick off to either Flowers or Bergen, and they punt it right to Bergen. Here he goes.
Junior across the 50 to the outside at the 40. He's loose on the sidelines. 20, 15, 5. That's another touchdown for the Montana Grizzlies.
Momentum swings. The Portland State football team had it early, and then now they've lost it. Now, can the Portland State Vikings recapture a little momentum? How do you do that?
That was a 72-yard punt return by Junior Bergen, the first since Jerry Louie McGee returned one against North Alabama in 2019. And Sacheray is sacked by Marcus Wellnell back at the 17, 18-yard line.
Marcus was untouched through, it looked like the B gap.
Here's the replay.
Yeah.
Oh, untouched totally,
untouched.
Marty.
What a good player. Number 37, they raised the flag today. That's kind of like the Grizzlies' 12th man.
3rd and 9, and the Grizzly fans rev up the noise. Sacheray with a high snap. Down he goes. A group tackle, but Wellnell forced him, and then O'Connell finished him off. And the Grizzlies, again, 3rd and long. Sacheray cannot get the time. Johnson fakes the give. Now he's going across the middle. There's Malik Flowers loose. Breaks a tackle. He's down at the 40-yard line. Malik showing what he has to bring. Here's Lucas Johnson with split backs on short yardage. Johnson, he's going to pitch it. And the ball is loose. Oh, and recovered. Grizzlies were fortunate there to get it back, and they may have been fortunate enough to get the first down.
They did. That was triple option. It was just that simple. Triple option with Lucas Johnson. And don't dissuade the ball being on the ground from doing that again, because they had him outflanked.
Well, it's time to take our breath. It's been a whale of a first quarter. Wow, 14-7, the Montana Grizzlies on their Les Schwab scoreboard to break. We'll be right back.
Get social with Grizzly fans and follow MTN Sports on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Now, here's the second quarter on Grizzly Replay.
Now they're facing a 3rd and 24. They had a rushing play, then Lucas Johnson was sacked on the blitz. This is a pass over the middle, complete. That's number 11 for the Grizz. Rather, let's see if he can split the uprights from 46. Puts his foot in the ball. It's up, and it's good. 46-yard field goal by Nico Ramos, and he's endearing himself with the Grizz fans early.
Now that kicker right there, Nico, he just elevated not only his confidence, but everybody else's confidence. It sure doesn't feel like it's 17-7. It feels like a much tougher, hard-fought game on both sides entering the second quarter.
Sacheray throws across the middle, and that's the first catch, number 7 for the Vikings offense.
Robbie Houck, Jay. Robbie Houck. What a record to break. He comes from really the first football family of the state of Montana, with Bobby and Timmy and of course the granddad, great high school coach. And now Robbie is the leading tackler ever in the history of Montana Grizzlies.
We're going to get a replay here on the Brett's RV. Watch Robbie Houck making some history here with a pass across the middle. He brings down the receiver and sets the all-time Grizzly tackling mark at 398, I believe. They've been playing football for 125 years here in Montana, and he has more tackles than anyone that's ever suited up in the silver and crimson.
Congratulations to Robbie and the whole Houck family. What a record.
Sacheray on 2nd and long across the middle. Nice tackle there. And now have some movement along the defensive line. And it's a pitch out to maybe a trick play. It's a double pass. And the Grizzlies defense tried to recover, but it's complete down to the 15-yard line. A double pass complete to number 1. That's Emmanuel Digby. Brings up a 2nd and 13. A lot of man-on-man here as Sacheray throws over, and it's complete in the end zone.
That was an RPO. So he was reading that second level defender. And it was double slant that once he pulled the ball that he was throwing to.
Marty, Portland State, after trailing 17-7, back in the game, and that was an impressive drive. 14 plays, 75 yards, 746. Right now, Kyle Hansen with an interview down on the field with a very proud uncle.
Go ahead and look here. So, hey, everybody. So, obviously, we just saw history early on in the second quarter as Robbie Houck broke the all-time tackles record here at Montana. And I'm joined by another Houck who's also on this list, deep on this list. And, Tim, I got to ask you, what was it like watching Robbie go out and break this record?
Well, I respect Robbie so much. He's fun to watch, and the way he plays and he stays healthy doing that stuff, it's amazing, really. I mean, closing in on 400 tackles and at his size and the way he plays, it's special.
Obviously, he passed your tackles mark last year. Any conversations, any ribbing about that?
Oh, absolutely. I told him he better do it last year because I did it in 3. So for him, he'd take him forward to break the record, but he won't catch the interceptions and block kick record. So I got that on him.
And obviously, pretty hard-nosed player. He is, you were as well. You see any of him or any of you and him out there on the field?
Well, he is a tough guy, and I love.
Sorry to interrupt you. It looks like we're going to have a touchdown here.
That's Xavier Harris, and I don't see any flags on the play. Sorry, Kyle. What a run by Xavier Harris. Xavier Harris showing why they've got a lot of depth at the running back slot. So here it is. Portland State deep down at their own 1-yard line underneath the north end zone. And it's a hit in the end zone. And that will be a safety. Well, that didn't take long. There was no room to operate, Marty.
Jay, when you're backed up, Portland State was backed up at their -2.
Johnson is 9 for 9 in the passing department. Make it 10 for 10 as Junior hauls it in and makes a nice move to the outside and does not go out of bounds. It gets up to the 38-yard line.
To Junior Bergen.
Johnson keeps it after the fake handoff across the 40. Oh, and he almost broke that into the an open field tackle as he got near the midfield stripe. Lucas Johnson showing he not only can pass it, he can run it as well. It's in 1st and 10 now. Grizzlies offense on the move. Throw over the middle. Malik Flowers had to go back. It was thrown behind him, but he hauled it in. Nice move in mid-stride. It was kind of thrown behind him.
What a great catch by Malik Flowers. That thing is on the back shoulder. Oh my gosh, most receivers cannot make that. That's the most difficult catch to make, Jay.
2nd and 9, Bergen in motion. Johnson looking over the middle. Malik has it, almost dropped it, breaks a tackle across the 30, down to the 28-yard line, and you can see how slippery he is once he gets the ball. But right now they're trying to strike again. Johnson at the 5, looks over, has a man wide open. That's Roberts in the end zone, and that's another touchdown for your Montana Grizzlies.
Jay, we saw him working that play down in the red zone on Thursday afternoon practice.
The crowd getting into it. Let's see if Johnny Smith has the leg for a 54-yarder.
Oh, there's going to be a return.
Looked like someone got a piece of it. Robbie picks it up, and he can still run this out.
They're setting the wall up. They got the wall set up.
And the 30. Can he break it in the open? He's still on his feet. Loose on the sidelines. He's going to go. 30, 20, 10. Robbie Houck. The length of the field.
Touchdown, Grizzlies. I'll tell you, that coaching staff for the Grizzlies just did perfectly. Their timeouts, they backed them up. They put a return man back there, and they get 7. Not only does Portland State not get 3, but the Grizz get 7.
That'll bring us up to halftime with your score here at Washington Grizzly Stadium. Montana 39, Portland State 14. You're watching Big Sky Conference football on MTN.
Take coverage of the Grizz with you. Download our app for your favorite mobile device today. Time for the 3rd quarter on Grizzly Replay.
And we are back inside Washington Grizzly Stadium, where the first half, the crowd is still buzzing at the last minute of play. 39-14, the Vikings. Marty, I feel sorry for the fans that left early for halftime because they missed a lot of action.
I'll tell you what, that first half felt like 3 games worth of excitement and big plays.
Right away, let's talk about Lucas Johnson, Marty. As you said, you couldn't have a better first half.
You can't think of anything except possibly when he took a sack throwing the ball away. But other than that, it was a fantastic first half. It was brilliant. It was brilliant quarterback play by Lucas Johnson. Now, he's got a lot of skill and ability around him that helps him look like that as well.
And we've seen that skill and ability on display here this afternoon. Let's see what the Grizz defense, if they can get in his face a little bit. Here comes Irwin, and down he goes, right on cue. Patrick O'Connell and company.
Patrick O'Connell likes to hit quarterbacks.
All right, so it's back to punt for the Portland State. George Triplett punting at his own 8-yard line. Back for the Grizz. Junior Bergen makes a man move. Free at the 40, still loose. Across the 50. Oh, and he just about broke open the field at the 45. Boy, he is slippery. Here, Portland State should get some pretty good field position. Goes through his hands. He's going to go out of the end zone. That'll be a safety. Well, a little miscue there on the punting game.
All right, Jay, it's 39-14 coming out at half. It looks to me like the Grizzlies lost a little focus.
And there we have the end of the quarter. Who would have guessed after 54 points in the first half that we'd have only 2 points scored in the third quarter? Grizzlies lead at 39-16. We're taking a break. Back with the fourth quarter in just a moment.
There's more coverage of the Grizzlies online anytime at montanasports.com. Get ready for the fourth quarter on Grizzly Replay.
Here's the story. First play of the fourth quarter. Mike Irwin throws the pass, and it's intercepted by the Grizzlies by his own end zone. He puts it up for grabs. That's Jaden Dawson for the Grizzlies, the 183-pound senior, and he's excited with the interception, Marty.
No whining, no crying.
The running back. Here comes Nick Osmo up the middle on the first handoff from Lucas Johnson. He's across the 17-yard line and close to first down yardage. He has the first down. They're moving the chains. Let's see if the Grizz can punch it in. Johnson fakes the handoff, throws to the corner, caught, there, touchdown, Grizzlies! Is that Malik Flowers? Aaron Fonts.
That's Fonts. He's going to be a top player at the University of Montana for many years. What a beautiful pass by Lucas Johnson. Barnum, he's coaching. He's a heck of a coach. I mentioned he was a coach of the year in the nation in, I believe, 2015.
That's right. On the run back, Grizzlies have it, and wide open. It's Keelan White. Keelan White breaking a tackle, and he upended as he crosses the 20. I'll tell you, we have had how many electric plays and lot in the kicking game, Marty?
Enough's enough, no more, shut it down. That should be their mentality.
Brown back to pass, throws over the middle, and it's caught.
Heck of a catch.
In for the end zone for a touchdown.
A low throw in the end zone. Why would you do that? Because there's a defender on his back.
After reviewing the play, by rule, the runner was down at the 1 yard. First and goal at the 1.
Let's see if the Grizzlies can punch it in here. Marcus Knight in the backfield. They stack the box. High snap. Knight's in the end zone for the score. Marcus Knight back into his familiar territory. He's been a touchdown machine in his Grizzly career.
There it is. Man, I was in a little slice of heaven today. What a fantastic job, Jay, John, Andy. I mean, I had a lot of fun. I hope you guys did, but more importantly, I hope the fans at home did.
So I'm with our player of the game, Robbie Houck. Robbie, all-time tackles leader at the University of Montana. You got it in the second quarter. How does that sound to you?
It sounds pretty great. I'm more fired up about us getting a big win against Portland State. They're a great team, and I'm so happy to be a part of this team and celebrate this win.
And ultimately, walk us through that touchdown. What a play, right? I mean, in that second half, just what were you seeing there, and how did you make that happen?
Well, it's something we practice every Friday on our Friday practices, and you know, it was set up the way it was supposed to be, and I was able to get the ball in my hands, and the defense blocked their butts off, and we were able to get it in the end zone, so it was big.
Awesome. Great game, Robbie. Thank you for your time. Guys, we'll send it back up to you.
Here's some shots of this great homecoming game. I can tell you, for my partners, Marty Morningwig, Kyle Hansen on the field, our point man in the booth, John Stepanek, our entire MTN crew, we want to thank you so much for watching today. The final score, the Montana Grizzlies 53, Portland State 16. Don't forget, we'll see you next week from Pocatello. Kickoff 1 p.m. Mountain Time. Have a great day, everybody.